Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be looking at the Ration de Combat Individual, the French individual reheatable combat ration. The menu that we've got for you today is menu number 1, and it has a date of 24th of January 2022. Not for resale, French Army. Got quite a few components in there, so I'll leave that there for you to have a look at. What we'll do is we'll get this cracked open, take a look at what we've got inside. So we'll just discard that. It's just a simple cardboard box, barcoded so they can keep track of it. Precautions: external checking of cans, damaged cans, swollen or leaked must not be used, wood for purine tablets, no effect on chemical pollution, put 1 tablet per litre of water in 30 minutes before drinking, consume the water within 48 hours. Here we've got the French Army, I presume. So just your standard everyday instructions. Okay, so straight off the bat, we've got a lovely packed box. We've got some soup. I don't read French, so this is all yeah, I don't read French, so this is all new to me. It's going to be a bit like a lucky dip, fun fact. Mixed muesli energy breakfast, 100 grams, made in France, makes sense. 1 person, add water, leave for 5 minutes. It's not a gusseted bag, so we would need a container to put that in. Let's get this all out. Isotonic sports drink we've got here. Mango tea flavour, not bad. Plum jam. Kebab, I presume that's our meatball, our kebab meatballs with the tomato sauce. 200 grams. Can't see any dents or any damage. Looks absolutely fine to me. Not too bad there. We've got our thon pomme serie, whatever that is. Probably just completely butchered that. I can see concentrated tomatoes in there, antioxidants, salt. That's about all I can make out. Let's have a look on the box. Tuna fish and potatoes. Looks like some egg in there as well, to be fair. Zucchini. Doesn't look too bad now, does it? We've got our standard box of biscuits, salted cereal and chocolate, pack of tissues or toilet paper, chocolate, no, oh, chicken meringue. Got 2 here, we've got fromage, and this one must then be pate. So that must be the pate, that must be the cheese. It is a dented tin, but I'm not going to be opening that anyway. Not to try, not for the least. I'll open it, you can have a look. Well, that's about as far as we go. I've got a little drinks pack. That looks, I think that's a wafer bar. I'll translate that in a bit, I'll get the translations up for you. Pâté de fruits, so a little fruit bar, yeah, that's quite soft. Pear fruit bar, I would imagine. Cereal bar, probably go with breakfast. And a fruit nugget bar, not bad. Let's just push these that way, turn them over for you. And we'll have a look at what we've got in our little bag here. So straight away we can see that we've got some yellow label Lipton tea. So we've got Lipton tea. We've got 2 salt and pepper. We've got a green mint tea. 2 sugars, 5 grams. 2 coffees, Arabica beans, 100% fair trade. That's nice to see. And we've got what I believe is a hot chocolate. Not too bad there. Okay, and the last thing in the box is our heating pack. So it's our little Esbit stove. And inside there we've got our trash bag. Tiny little spork. And matches, along with some toothpicks. We've got 6 Esbit fuel tablets. That one looks a little bit damaged, but it's not too bad. Here's our water purification tablets. 6, pretty standard. And our little stove that we can use to cook on. Okay guys, so that's about it. That's everything that we've got in our box. So let's get this packed away and let's get breakfast out and ready to go for you. Okay guys, just before we actually get the breakfast out, I just wanted to show you this. There is actually 8 packs of biscuits in here. We've got 2 packs of cereals, 3 packs of salted and 3 packs of chocolate biscuits. So it's quite a lot of biscuits that's going to keep you going throughout the day. So we've got our 2 cereal biscuits quite clearly labelled, which means that we can easily differentiate between our salted and our chocolate biscuits. Looking at the back of the biscuit box, it's a 200g box. Per 100 grams, they're all pretty even at the calorie count, 444, 434, 439. So that means that this is around 860, 880 calories in biscuits alone. So these biscuits actually pack quite a pack of punch towards our calorific total for the day. It's quite surprising really, considering that they're going to get a lot of their calories from their biscuits, but an army marches on its stomach, as they say. Okay then guys, while our water's boiling away for a drink, this is our muesli. We've opened up the bag. It looks like we've got strawberries in there. There's mixed fruits, red fruits with milk. It doesn't smell too bad actually, it smells really sweet like a jam would. So let's get this poured into our container. And it contains 354 calories per 100 grams. And this is a 100g portion. Until you hydrate it, then it becomes 225, don't it? Right, so that's all of that out into the bag. Let's get some water in here, about 125ml it said. It's probably about how much. I have been ruining my board. Okay guys, so our water's finished boiling, so we're going to get this turned off now. And we'll get that ready for some hot drinks. You can see the steam coming off it. Okay guys, I don't like that tiny little spoon that we've got in the Esbit stove. So I've whipped out one of our trusty US MRE ration spoons. So what we're going to do is we're going to give our muesli a good mix. It does smell quite nice, to be fair. I'm not sure if I've added enough water. It's full rolled oats, lots of berries in there. So it's turning the milk a kind of berry colour. I don't know if you can see that there. Okay, So we'll leave that there to macerate. Let's just push that to one side. Okay, so let's get our coffee and tea made up. That's a nice deep rich flavour there for my coffee. This is my first French ration, so I had the French coffee before, so this is a bit of a treat. Not a massive tea drinker, but we'll give it a blast anyway. Right, so let's get some hot water into these. Okay, so it says to mix sports drink, 500 ml of water for every 30 gram stick. Let's rip this open and get this in. Let's make the hole a bit bigger. Quite a tough little packet this is. Very well sealed. You can see that in there. Lots of granules. Oh, it really does smell. It's proper little strong mango smell coming out of there. Let's give that a stir. I have a feeling this might take a while to... Right. Whilst we've got that pushed to one side, what we're going to do is get our crackers opened up. Get them out. And try some of this jam on its own first. So this is our plum jam. Just get it out. Looks a nice plummy red colour. Let's have a try. Oh, that's really strong. So sweet. It's really nice, that is. Let's try it. Cereal biscuit. It's a good snap. Quite hard. It's not sweet at all. Let's see what it's like when we get some jam on it. Let's get a good portion out. As you can see, it looks nice, doesn't it? Looks lovely. Let's have a go. It's still quite granular. Maybe this water should be slightly warm. Maybe cold out its tap isn't the best way to go. Let's wash it down with some of this mango tea flavour. Yeah, you can definitely tell that's not all dissolved. It's not too bad, but I don't know, I'm still in two minds about that one. Okay, so as you can see, our muesli has been sitting here quite a while. It's gone nice and gloopy. You can see there's a lot of red bay fruits in here. Bits of strawberries, probably bits of raspberries, cranberries maybe even in here. Right, so let's have a go. That's a lot sweeter than I was expecting. It's not bad, to be fair, as far as muesli goes. It's quite sweet, it's really nice. I was thinking I might have to put the rest of the plum jam in it to give it a bit of a uplift, but I don't really at all. It's not too bad. Right, let's try some of this black coffee. Bottoms up. Oh, that's really strong. That's nice. Personally, it could do with some creamer or some sweetened condensed milk, but it's very rich. It's very deep. got such a very full body flavour that has. But then again, I wouldn't expect anything less of the French to have such a deep roasted coffee in their MREs. So this one is our Lipton tea. Let's get the tea bag out and we'll have a go with this one. It's alright as far as tea goes. I mean, for an English person, I'm not really into my tea. Yes, I know, that's a surprise. But it's not too bad. Yeah, would I drink it if I needed to? Out on patrol, moving around. Hot drink, definitely, absolutely. Mango tea. I think I'd probably give this mango drink, I'd probably give it a skip. Stick with my water, to be fair. Yeah, I need some coffee to wash that down. Definitely. I'd definitely give the mango tea a miss. Not good at all. Okay then guys, so this concludes breakfast. We'll get this cleaned away and we'll be back with you later on with lunch. Stick around and I'll see you soon. Thanks for joining me guys. We're back here now for dinner. So we're going to have our tuna with potatoes, a nugget fruit bar, apricot cereal bar. We're also going to open up the cheese. Not going to taste it though, I ain't going to lie. And our pate with some salted crackers. And as we already know what the coffee tastes like, we're just going to go with some tea with this one. So we're going to start up. We're going to open it our main. So it's a standard pull back lid. Straight away we can smell tomatoes. So we can see our potatoes. We know we've got a tomato sauce in there. I can see some onions and some zucchini, potentially peppers. I can smell some. Sure, I can smell some basil coming out of there, some parsley perhaps. So what we'll do is we'll get the stove lit and we'll start heating that up. Give it a bit of a stir around. Make sure it doesn't stick. So you can see how useless this little plastic fork is. All of our tuna is on the bottom. Okay guys, there you have it. So we've got our main heated up. That crappy yappy little fork you get with it. We've got the cheese over there, we've got the pate over there, our nugget bar and our cereal bar, and we'll get our tea made up now. Green tea. Some water we heated up earlier. Okay, so let's try some of this first of all. Some tuna straight away. It looks very nice, doesn't it? Still see the steam coming off it. Right, let's try some of this tea. First thing you get is just an overwhelming spearmint taste. Like you've literally just munched down on a load of Mentos, spearmint Mentos. I would say as far as mint tea goes, that's actually not too bad. I've tasted some before, they've been absolutely terrible. Incredibly weak and no mint at all there whatsoever. It is actually a great accompaniment to this tuna. I mean, you can see how flaky this tuna is just straight from there. I mean, look at that. It is proper tuna. It ain't mush. It is great. And there's a lot there as well. They've not skimmed. I mean, this is a meal that you could eat hot or cold. all you're effectively doing is reheating it. I mean, there's a lot of grease in the bottom. That would be the only downside, I would say. But other than that, it is a really good meal. Let's get these out the pack and have a look. So that's an apricot cereal bar. And this is our nugget bar. Straight away, you can see the different types of fruits that are laid. Probably apricots, raisins that are laid throughout a bit. Twisty, probably chewy. Looks decent. This is our pate. Poulet rôti. So I'd say this is a chicken pate. Yeah. 78 grams. Let's open it up. Traditional canned ring pull. So you don't need a P38 or anything similar. Any of these. Looks a bit sticky. Some black bits, potentially pepper. Smells a bit foul. Sorry, I couldn't resist. It doesn't smell too bad, to be fair. And this is your cheese spread. Really? Fromage cream. Only 30% cheese by the looks of it. It could be 3%. I still wouldn't be eating it. And that looks very tacky. For those of you that like that sort of thing, enjoy it. I'm not even going to smell that. It's not happening. Right, so these are our salted crackers this time. And let's try one of these. It's only mildly salty, so it's not too bad. I can imagine it's going to replace a lot of the salt that you've lost whilst out marching. Hot climates, that kind of thing. So I'm not a big pate fan. So let's start small, shall we? And you can see the little fibres in there, so it's not being blitzed to be smooth. It's not too bad actually. It complements the salted crackers really well. I can imagine you could also put it on the cereal crackers if you really wanted to, but the salted ones would definitely be the best way to go here. Let's wash that down with some mint tea. So I'm going to leave the cheese spread to the kid. I'm sure she's going to enjoy that. So let's try our apricot cereal bar. So it's a chewy one. It's got quite a dense texture. Smells of apricots. Smells a bit glucosey as well. It's got kind of the texture to Rice Krispies breakfast bar after your first initial crunchy bites. It's quite nice, to be fair. Oh wow, it's stuck to the tray. So, a nugget here looks to have a bit of sugar paper down the sides so that you can actually hold on to it without getting really sticky hands. It's broken quite well, it's textured quite well by the looks of it, so it looks like we've got some apricots, as I said before, some raisins, potentially some other fruits inside there. Let's have a try. It's not too sweet, to be honest. It's very chewy. It's really good. Wash it down with some water at my canteen. All in all, that's actually a really good ration. It's one you, for your lunch, just have that for your lunch. You wouldn't even need to eat it up. You could literally just eat it straight out the can, and you'd be as happy as Larry. As I said, you've got your cheese, you've got your pate, both of them go with salted crackers. You can even put them on your cereal crackers if you really wanted to. If you wanted to country crackers, mix them in with your potatoes and your tuna. You could. The only downside I can see is that you're going to have to get a mess kit dirty, because I can't imagine they would really be eating these straight out the can so much, especially after heating them up. I had to use a pair of pliers to get it off. But otherwise than that, it's really good. It's a really good ration. So what we're going to do then is we're going to get this cleared away, and I will see you later on, and we will have our evening meal. See you soon, guys. And we're back for our evening meal. After this, we do have a fruit bar and soup left for supper. But first of all, we'll crack on. Let's get our kebab meatballs heated up. Let's get this open, take a look what we've got inside. I can see in here that we've got aubergines, we've got our meatballs themselves, we've got tomatoes and creme fraiche. I hope that doesn't mean cheese. Let's have a look. Holy, look at the size of that aubergine. Let's get this up. Well, creme fraiche in the UK is actually cream itself, so I guess we'll see. If I'm out, I'm out. Oh, the joys. Let's get those ready over here. While that's heating up, what we'll do is we'll get a drink sorted out. Oh, hot chocolate. Stop this from burning, just give it a stir. Looks a bit like a Russian kafta. Right, so here's some hot water we heated up earlier. I'll put it all in. Give this a stir. The other end. It actually smells quite nice, that main meal heating up there. Okay. Okay guys, so this one's a bit simpler. We've got our main meal, we've got two bars, our chocolate bar and a commando bar, our chocolate biscuits, and our main, which was our kebab meatballs with grains, aubergines, tomatoes, that sort of thing. So let's see, we've got a bit of everything. A bit of meatball. Come here. Alright, so you can see that steaming away there, so it is quite hot. Not too bad really, does it? So I'll go. The grains are a little bit hard, but the meatball and the taste is actually quite nice. I think it needs a little bit of salt though, to be fair. Okay, let's get a bit of salt and pepper on. Let's give it a stir. Let's get it all mixed in. Now this Sunday I have got a chicken roasting in the oven, so I won't be finishing this. Alright, so let's see what that's like now with the salt and pepper. Yeah, that's better. That's really nice. You know, guys, all in all, so far I'm really pleased with this ration. Certainly better than some of the UK ones I've had. Let's try this hot chocolate. Oh, that is really creamy. That is really creamy. I should have probably had that at the end of the day, although I don't really know whether it would have gone with the soup. Right, so let's try on these chocolate biscuits that we've got. They don't taste the most chocolateyest of biscuits that I've ever known. So let's have a look at our Commando bar. Commando bar, sorry. Looks like a bit of a biscuit in itself, doesn't it, really? So, oh, it's chewy. Well, that's strange. It looked like a biscuit. I'll have a look at that in a sec. And this is a chocolate bar. I'm hoping it's better than the UK one that I had the other day, their chocolate block bar. I did some research into it afterwards and it's chocolate flavour. It's not completely chocolate, which is probably why it tasted really fake to me. So this one looks like a dark chocolate. %60 cocoa solids. So yeah, not quite dark, but it's certainly edging its way that way there. So let's try this little Commando bar. It's quite firm, sweet, powdery. Quite like nothing I've ever had before, to be fair. Not bad though. I've had worse. I'd probably swap it, to be honest, but I'd eat it if I had to. This is chocolate. It's not bloomed, but then again I wouldn't expect it to, since it's dated for another 2 years. It's rather crumbly. It's got a nice dark, rich taste. There's some nuts in there. I couldn't tell you which type, but there are definitely nuts in there. I don't know if you can see them. There's a few little granular nuts. The taste is a bit like the Lithuanian chocolate. All in all though, not bad really. Not bad at all. Alright guys, so the evening meal, pretty decent. Not bad. Kebab meatballs quite nice. You get a lot more food in those little tins than you actually think. The aubergine's broken down when you stirred it up, so. But all in all, yeah, it's a good ration. Hot chocolate's good. Chocolate's good. The biscuits could be better, but you know, who's being picky here? Right, so we've just got a couple of items left, and we'll come back to you with those for supper. Okay guys, so we've just got our soup and pâté de fruits bar left. So what I've got is, I've got 200 ml of water heating up on the stove there. I'm going to get our soup put into it. I have no idea what flavour it is, so it's going to be a lovely little, let's wait and see. Looks a bit like a cup of soup. You can see all the powder in there. It smells fishy. It smells really fishy. Okay, so just get this stirring away. Okay, so that started boiling away. You can see all the steam coming off it. It's a bit orange in colour. Oh, that stinks. Oh my god, that's foul. Right, let's leave that there to cool down a minute while we open up our pate and the fruit. I think this is just a fruit bar to get some fruit element into you in a jelly format. Yeah, I have these in the UK 12-hour Occidental MREs. This looks like an orange or a mango. So I just broke some off there. Literally it's just a jelly sweet by the looks of it. Does taste of pear like the picture suggests, but you can also taste orange in there. Or maybe that's me just imagining it because the colour's orange. Either way, it's nice. So now we've got our rancid smelling soup. It smells so fishy. I'm going to get that translated and I'll pop it onto the video what this actually is. So let's try that. Oh my god, that is vile. Oh my days. Oh, no. No wonder I left it till last. I subconsciously knew. That is awful. Oh my god, who wants fish soup? Seriously, that is not good. So that soup has just won first place for being the worst tasting item in this ration. So guys, all in all, it was a decent ration. I enjoyed the tuna fish with the potatoes. I really enjoyed the kebab meatballs. It's a shame that I didn't get to finish it all. Like I said, I've got Sunday roast cooking. It is Sunday, so you know, do love to have my Sunday dinner. But otherwise, a really good ration. Best point is probably got to be the tuna and potatoes. It was my favourite part of the entire meal. Worst point is that fish soup. And even if it isn't fish, it smells like fish. I'm classifying it as, it's worse than even the cheese. Honestly, it absolutely stinks and it tastes even worse. If any of you like it, fair play to you, but I don't. So it was a great ration all in all. The first time I tried a French ration, so I think I'm going to give that an 8.5 out of 10 for being a fantastic little product. It doesn't take up much space in your pack. You can break it down, take out what you need. Other than that, guys, it's been fantastic. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you when it comes to doing my next review. Stay safe.